Hi guys. Welcome again to my audiovisual channel. My name is Gabriela Handal. I'm a draftsman, I'm an artist, visual artist. And this one-off video, hopefully it's pretty short, but I had more little think thoughts about Camille Paglia's quote, "Art is not the servant of any ideology," or it's kind of like a continuation of that. So I am going to put a card of that video. It's not very long. I think it's a quarter of an hour. This is probably going to be even shorter. But anyway, it's like a continuation of that. So Camille Paglia's quote of "art is not the servant of any ideology," which I really fucking like, is from one of her lectures on art, because she has several of them and they're pretty and they're good. You should listen to them. And the quote stuck with me because it just felt right. In the sense that, art is above any ideological, whatever little ideological opinion anyone fucking has. Because it's more important than that. So, all right, just give me a minute. So, a servant meaning that it is not beneath the ideology, it is above whatever idea, it's above that. Whatever political idea, whatever political opinion, it's above that. And so what I muse about in that video is that even if an artist tries to talk about a political opinion of their time in the work, the way that the work of art is gonna outlast that idea, meaning, and by outlast I mean that the work will be possible for the work to be appreciated by people who know nothing of that idea, is only if the work is good. And that means people that are your contemporaries but have no way of knowing about your little fucking political ideas. Somebody from the other side of the world, for example, or people 100 years in the future, or 50 years in the future, when your little political ideas are gone. Okay, so it's long-term thinking versus short-term thinking. One is obviously more valuable, more weighty than the other. And the way that you do that with a work of art is by making it good, okay? Visually good. And so like that idea of a visual work of art has to be good because has to be visually good because it's visual. This was brought to me, or I was illuminated by, with this idea, by Robert Florzak, who I had on the podcast. And I will put a card for his episode because his episode is good. And so, the corresponding art, it doesn't just have to be visual art. It is obviously applicable. For example, I think the other really obvious example is music. And if you like any song from anywhere else other than from the language that you know, it's like that is evidence that what the song is saying, which would be the equivalent to the political ideology in the case of visual art, it's like the lyrics. You don't understand the lyrics. But if that song is good, if the music itself is good, you're still gonna fucking like the song. And you don't give a single shit about the lyrics. So it's that same thing. It's like I like a lot of, there's some Japanese music that I like, for example. There's some music that is in Portuguese that I like. And I mean, I might get a little bit here and there of what they're saying, but it's like I don't care also, For example, those and there's music in Italian that I also get a letter or two, a word or two here, but it doesn't, I'm not trying to understand because I already like the song, and it understanding the song is irrelevant. So that is the same thing with visual art. What the work is necessarily trying to tell you, or what the artist meant to say with the work, the intent of the work is basically irrelevant, because if the work of art is good, you can still invest time. You can still spend time with the work of art, contemplating it and kind of enjoying the experience spending that time with the work. So then that's basically the point of the other video, of the first video that I made on this subject. Okay. So the other thing, and like the continuation kind of that video onto this one, is that it isn't strictly the job of art to change the world. Because for whatever reason, and I really don't like that, and I'm sure it's not new. I'm sure it's not, because nothing is new, you know. I don't really understand why there are so many people, so many shows or artist statements or whatever it is that are trying to make their work the propaganda for their little ideas. I don't understand, and I don't like it, because I feel like that pollutes your output. And I don't know. I just kind of feel like again, art is above that. Visual depiction is above that. It's more important than that. Those ideas are transient. And you could also be wrong about your idea, you know, or your opinion. You could be wrong. So, and even if you're right, it's still transient. It's still probably transient. It's probably not gonna matter in the same way in 20 years or something. So there's these things. But, right, so I don't like that whole thing about art is gonna change the world. I think that if a work of art is good, as I've been saying this whole time and as I was saying in that other video, if the work of art is well made and good, it's like the change is by default. It's like the potential of that work of art bringing change, positive change, no less, is by default. It's like you don't have to try super hard with your little propaganda message of your little opinion, which could be wrong, probably is wrong, in order to bring about change with the work of art. Because if you make the work of art good, it's going to be a positive, it's going to bring positivity, positive change. And well, I guess come to this part about how it does that. All right, I can only speak for the way, I can only kind of explain, rather, through my own experience looking at works of art that I enjoy. And which are obviously good, because when a work of art is good, you fucking know it's good. Especially after you have kind of accumulated images in your information in your information bank. The more work you look at, some of those things are going to be obviously better than others. So like, the way that you learn what art is good is by looking at art. All right. So just so you know. So anyway, when I spend time with a good work of art, the feeling within is always positive. And it's positive in the sense that it is amazing to me that another human was able to do that, and that they dedicated so much effort and a refined eye and cultivated skill for who knows how long in order to be able to make this work of art that I'm spending time with in this moment, and I find that very moving and very unifying, in the sense that we've been doing that very thing for ever, since I think we were like in the Homo part of Homo sapiens. Just since I don't know since when, since fucking forever. So not only is skill polished in the life of one individual, which will be, 80 years or whatever, but skill is also generationally polished, which is also fucking mind-blowing and cool to think about. And what I mean by that is, for example, if you think about the different materials that become better materials that become available for painters, for example, like all of the new colors that they have available, or the new techniques that they have for branding pigment, I don't fucking know, like whatever, like this type of stuff. Like canvases are better, linens are better than they were in the past. There's so many more brushes to choose from, so many more colors to choose from, so many more mediums to choose from, so many types of paintings, H2 oil and acrylic and whatever, so like that is generational advancement, meaning that it goes beyond the life of one person. So then the combination of those two things is like a pretty deep sort of progress, and it's very positive. And now that I'm kind of musing about that stuff, that's probably why shitty things that usurp the name of art, that's probably why they're just shitting on all of that incredible knowledge that we have, because you don't want to have more better materials in order to make crap, all right? You want to have better materials to make even better work than the work of our predecessors, And so, upon further talking about it, the way that art changes the world, good art, not just art, but good art changes the world, is because it's kind of a self-feeding sort of loop with this generational progress of stuff. When everyone is making really good shit, it's like the next generation, the next individual who has their whole life to cultivate really great skill will make even more fucking amazing shit. So like, that's kind of like, I think that kind of change is way more important and much more, it's like really good food, really good quality food, like the really nourishing sort of food. It's like a superfood for all of humanity. So it's way longer term thinking than, my little political idea, and I'm going to put it in this painting and it's going to be so revolutionary. Like that's fucking stupid compared to the other thing. That's short-term thinking versus long-term thinking. And, yes, that's what I think about that. That positivity is kind of, but not just any kind of positivity. It's not like cheerful, I'm a cheerleader, like something like that. Nothing against cheerleaders. I just mean that it's kind of more than being cheerful in the moment. It's kind of like having a crush versus knowing that you're in love with the person you're going to be with for the rest of your life. It's like one is obviously short term, and the other one, the shorter term one, it's okay, it feels cool, but the longer term one feels way better in a really important way. All right, that's going to be it for now. Please tell me what you think. Yes, please tell me what you think. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.